Nightmare Collection. What is a Nightmare Collection? Well, before I answer that, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mayo Guy, and I'm just a little homeless bum that Team Nightmare found in their back alley, offering little tiny breadcrumbs in exchange for a simple voiceover. Well, now that you know who I am and what my non-existent role is on this project, let's get into what this is about. Nightmare Collection is an asymmetrical horror game on Roblox based on characters from the Kirby universe, as well as fan-made Kirby horror media. A group of individuals known as helpers must work together to survive and complete tasks to escape from the deadly nightmares, whose job is to eliminate them all. Now, that all sounds pretty familiar in terms of gameplay, right? But here's where we switch things up a bit. On top of regular tasks, helpers had the choice to collect the Dream Rod fragments. When helpers have collected all these fragments, a dream rod spawns, allowing for one of the helpers to transform into our new and exciting role, the Star Ally. We'll get more into that later. In simpler terms, Scary Kirby Kill People game. Helpers make up a majority of players in any given round. On their own, they're pretty weak, but together as a team, they really shine. Each helper comes with their own set of unique abilities that make them excel in different roles. Now, let's do a quick rundown of some helpers you can expect to see in this game. A strong fighter who packs quite the punch. A warrior who wields a versatile boomerang blade. It's quite the cutter. A one-eyed magic user who can expel powerful beams. A novice cook that'll cook up a mean curry. Well, it's better than nothing, I suppose. A rude tough guy with a soft side. Anyone on his bad side will get a taste of his hammer. For those familiar with the Kirby series, you may recognize these characters. These are enemies from the Kirby series, which in some games can become helpers. Now, as for what they have to do to escape, why, it's task. The main objective for any given round. Helpers must complete all the tasks as a team in order for an exit door to appear. Completing them requires you to do a small minigame. Some are fairly short, but others may take a little longer. You might even recognize some of them, as we've taken inspiration from the minigames in the Kirby series. Be careful though, you have limited time to get them done. If the team can't finish on time, the Nightmare will win. Speaking of which, the Nightmares are bloodthirsty entities. Their main objective? To eliminate all the helpers and prevent their escape by any means necessary. They'll have several abilities in their disposal to handle whatever gets in their way. Allow me to show you the first Nightmare in our collection. This is Ybrik, a hideous monster resembling a certain pink puffball. Wouldn't want to be near that thing. Ugh. You may know it from 2016's Dreamland.exe by Randy Becker. It's one of the first Kirby games in the .exe genre and one of the most recognized. While the story is ambiguous at most, this creature's motives certainly aren't, and we want to adapt all of its unique elements. In Nightmare Collection, Ybrik will be a fast and stealthy type, catching helpers off guards with its quick attacks, mobility, as well as its own abilities, allowing it to hit helpers from afar or to hide in the darkness for a quick surprise attack. Ybrik will be the first Nightmare you receive upon playing the game for the first time, so you can expect to play as this creature as soon as the game releases. I mentioned a Star Ally around the beginning of the video, didn't I? Well, then I think it's time for me to go more in depth on their role in the game. In addition to doing tasks, helpers can also collect the Dream Rod pieces. Once all pieces are collected, they will form the Dream Rod. Whichever helper grabs it can summon an ally to take their place. The ally is a strong juggernaut to help swing the tides in the helper's favor. Their great strength allows them to protect the helpers and keep the Nightmare busy for a while. Time is of the essence in these rounds after all. Let's take a short look at our first ally. Look familiar? Well, due to copyright laws, I hope not, because this is actually Kibbly, our colorful stand-in for Kirby. Kibbly will have the potential to be good for any task with the use of the copy ability, able to wield different abilities depending on the type of helper you copy from. Kibbly still requires more planning at the moment, but we hope it'll make a good impression when we show the final result in the future. Just like Ybrik, Kibbly will be the first ally you receive when you first play the game, and will always be available on release. We have quite a lot planned for this game, but we're not exactly ready to show off everything just yet. There's still a lot of planning that we gotta do, along with concepting, artworks, models, music, and of course, well, the game itself. One of the things we're planning on is a roadmap. We plan to initially release an early beta with the core gameplay only and work on any feedback we receive. We'll have a proper release of the game with all the planned base features afterwards with future updates. Major updates will be in the form of waves, adding new characters, maps, and potentially even cosmetics. You might even be able to tell what some of them are already. Our game is still very early in development, and everything is still subject to change, of course. We can't be sure what will happen next or when we'll have a full game. It'll probably be a while, but in the meantime, you can enjoy the full release of both Ybrik's chase theme and the New Year's version you've been hearing all throughout this video. On that note, we're currently looking for help on the project from whoever is willing to offer it. We're currently looking for more programmers, 3D modelers, and animators. If you're all interested in working on the game or just want to see more, then feel free to join the Nightmare Collection community server on Discord. We'll be sharing information and updates on the game, and you'll be able to talk and ask us questions directly. Additionally, you can check out our Total Camera Trap, blah 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 blah. We hope you're all as excited as we are for this game's release.